You work incredibly hard every single day. You pull down a highly respectable salary in your field, yet you still feel completely trapped by your expenses. The money just magically vanishes by the end of the month. It honestly feels like an endless, exhausting treadmill that you simply can't escape, no matter how many late nights you dedicate to that demanding career of yours. Look, you're making really good money right now, but you're still living paycheck to paycheck, aren't you? That intense financial anxiety constantly weighs on your mind. You did everything right by getting the degrees and landing the prestigious job, yet true financial security feels completely out of reach as the months just blur together. So you log online and see endless financial advice. Experts scream that all debt is inherently evil. These catchy, mainstream slogans flood your social media feeds all day long. And yeah, they sound smart at first glance, but these flashy, half-baked phrases are deeply flawed, and honestly, they're actively keeping you broke. Blindly following this popular advice virtually guarantees your ongoing financial struggle. 1. Modern wealth management is absolutely filled with terrible, outdated ideas, dangerously disguised as undeniable wisdom. 1. You hear these financial fairy tales repeated so often that you naturally just assume they must be legitimate rules for managing your life. 1. We need a massive perspective shift in this explainer right now. Genuine wealth actually requires completely ignoring these viral, shallow trends. You must master how currency actually flows instead. It's time to uncover the hidden psychological mechanics of long-term stability, allowing you to finally engineer some real, lasting prosperity. Let's get this straight. Wealth is simply the intentional gap between what you earn and what you keep. A bigger paycheck doesn't magically fix your financial headaches. Countless high-income earners remain completely stressed out every single month. True wealth has almost nothing to do with how much you bring in, but absolutely everything to do with systematically widening that specific gap. Principle 1 is the intentional blueprint. A budget is simply a strategic spending blueprint, rather than a strict financial prison. People frequently dodge budgeting because they view it as a form of harsh punishment. Instead, the real goal is to spend your capital with absolute intention. A proper budget just tells your money exactly where to go, meaning you never have to sit around wondering where it all went. There is absolutely zero correlation between true wealth and simply bringing in a massive income. If your money isn't directed intentionally, it's gonna easily disappear. A huge salary means absolutely nothing if your monthly outflow constantly matches it right down to the penny. You must systematically control the direction of every single dollar you earn if you want to build lasting power. Principle 2 is the guaranteed loss. Refusing to invest your capital is an act of guaranteed financial suicide. 1. The biggest internet half-truth out there is that investing is simply too risky for normal working professionals. 1. Sure. Putting your capital into the market certainly carries some inherent risk. 1. However, when you hide your cash away under the mattress, you're actively choosing a path that slowly destroys your wealth over the long term. 1. Letting that cash sit idle in a standard bank account is highly destructive. 1. Historically, inflation cuts the value of uninvested cash in half over a 20-year span. It's quietly eating away at your purchasing power every single second. 1. You are mathematically losing your money without even noticing it happening. 1. This silent, relentless strain of inflation is an absolute reality that you literally cannot afford to ignore. So I want you to ask yourself a really serious question right now. What's actually worse in the grand scheme of things? Taking a calculated risk to grow your hard-earned capital, 1, or choosing a guaranteed mathematical loss by doing absolutely nothing at all, 1? You've got to confront this psychological fear head-on to effectively move forward and protect your future purchasing power. Principle 3 is the leverage distinction. The popular idea that all debt is inherently dangerous is a massive oversimplification. 1. Not all financial debt is built the exact same way in the real world. 1. You must understand how to use certain debt as a powerful potential tool for growth. 2. Mastering this specific distinction shifts your entire financial world, opening up avenues for wealth creation that you previously thought were totally off limits. 1. There is a massive world of difference in how you actually apply leverage. Maxing out a credit card on an impulse shopping spree aggressively drains your future wealth. Conversely, structuring a smart loan to acquire cash-flowing assets actively builds it. One totally destroys your wealth, while the other accelerates your financial growth exponentially by utilizing other people's money to generate your own returns. Principle 4 is the time imperative. The real magic of investing thrives on consistency and time rather than massive lump sums. 1. Believing you need a massive fortune to start is the ultimate excuse for procrastination. 1. People constantly delay their journey while waiting for the perfect financial moment to finally arrive. 1. You just don't need to drop huge amounts of cash to begin building a portfolio that secures your long-term independence. 1. Telling yourself you'll start when you finally have enough is a dangerous trap. Enough is a moving target that literally never arrives. You'll constantly find a brand new reason to delay your investments, but starting small and early is always far more effective than waiting around for a large windfall that may never actually materialize. In this wealth-building game, time is infinitely more powerful than your starting capital. 1. The absolute best day to start investing your money was years ago. 1. The second best day is literally right now, today. 1. Every single day you wait is a day of compounding growth forever lost to hesitation. Now, let's redefine true financial freedom entirely. True freedom isn't tied to a specific vanity number or a massive net worth. It's not about reaching some flashy, superficial status symbol. True wealth means securing enough assets and diverse income streams to completely eliminate constant anxiety. It fully removes the heavy weight of financial stress from your shoulders so you can actually breathe again. True freedom really just requires 3 things: secured assets, diverse income streams, and total life flexibility. You can earn 6 figures a year and still feel completely trapped by your expensive lifestyle. Meanwhile, someone with a modest income but absolute schedule control is genuinely free. Freedom isn't just a high number, it is total control over your reality. There's a harsh reality that most professionals simply refuse to accept. High earners are often trapped in a high-stress lifestyle they just can't escape. True freedom is about total control over your time and your daily choices. It's the complete eradication of that constant, suffocating financial anxiety. You want to systematically buy back your life, not just buy more expensive things to impress strangers on the internet. At its core, managing your money is really about creating undeniable options. It's the power to say a definitive yes. When incredible opportunities show up in your life, you want absolute flexibility. You want to be able to seize the moment without constantly checking your bank balance first. Fully knowing your intentional blueprint has prepared you for exactly this moment. And equally important is the absolute power to say no. 1. This right here is the ultimate luxury of true established wealth. You can firmly reject anything that doesn't align with your personal vision. 1. You no longer have to compromise your deepest values just to secure a paycheck from a job that completely drains your energy. Stop letting a high income mask a broke reality. Reclaim your time. But I want you to ask yourself this one question. If your investments bought back all your time tomorrow, what is the very first thing you'd do with your absolute freedom?